Given each of your lengthy experiences serving Vermonters, do you support a 4-year term for governor? And let's begin with Governor Dean.
Okay, so this is actually an issue I feel quite strongly about. What a surprise. We're back in the saddle feeling strongly about things. I actually think, and I've come to this position even more firmly as a result of the traveling I've done in the last however many years it's been since I've been governor. This state, I know people in this room don't think so, it gets frustrating, especially this time of year, is probably the best run state in the country. And I think one of the reasons it's the best run state in the country is exactly because we have a 2-year term. We get things done faster. When you think of the things that have been raised, Governor Shumlin talked about opiates. Immediately we start trying to do something about it. When I was governor, civil unions, it was done within a year. Property tax reform, you may not like Act 60, but it certainly has, I think, leveled the playing field, done within a year. When you get elected to a 2-year term, you actually have to do something before you go back to the voters, and I think that's really important. Secondly, and this is in some ways really where it comes down to the crux of the matter and why I think Vermont is a well-governed state. We don't have much of a Tea Party in this state. And the reason, and even the people who went to see Donald Trump, I was around for that on Thursday, even those people were actually fairly good-natured people. I'm not sure they're going to actually vote for Donald Trump. I think a lot of them just wanted to see the spectacle. The reason we don't have a Tea Party in this state is because this is one of the few states in the country where everybody believes they actually matter. And the reason that they matter is town meeting day, where you can go and vent and vote on the stuff that your local government is doing, and the 2-year term, where if you don't happen to like a governor, that governor's going to be gone, and you don't have to wait 3 years after you decided you didn't like the governor to get rid of them.
I think the Chamber's done a great job in articulating the case for a 4-year term in its committee's report and recommendation, so I won't dwell on those specific points, but I really believe that the management of state government, long-term planning, financial planning, and the length of campaigns are good arguments to join 48 states and extending the gubernatorial term. But I became a fan not when I got into the job myself, but when I was Dick Snelling's executive assistant many years ago. One of my responsibilities was helping him recruit people into state government, and I vividly recall this conversation with a gentleman from southern Vermont, well beyond commuting distance, who would have had to move, whom the governor wanted to come in and lead one of our agencies. And I was on the phone with him, and he asked, well, how long does this job last? And I said, well, I think the boss is going to run again, but I can only promise you 1.5 years. Well, that was it. So, I mean, we've been lucky to attract a lot of good people into state government, but I think we'd do even better and have greater continuity of the leadership in our agencies if we had a longer term.